mentioned you didn't do the workout today because you just worked out. Do you have to change your schedule because you're fighting during the daytime as opposed to 10 p.m., 11 p.m. at night?
The schedule's a little different. I didn't have to do too many late workouts anyways. Usually I do. My last workout starts around 2, so this'll be perfect. My body feels good. It's adapted to this time. And a fight's a fight. It doesn't matter if it's at 12 a.m. or 3 p.m. I'll come and fight.
When was the last time you fought like midday though? Can you remember?
No, it's been a while for sure.
Colby's been relatively respectful to start, then he started getting a little more chirpy. Does any of it even get to you?
No, I don't really pay much attention to what everyone's saying. Have a hard enough time just focusing on myself, getting myself ready. It's a tough task to go in every day, work hard, grind away, be a father, be a husband. Those are the things I try to focus on, how I can grow and get better. So it doesn't really matter what anyone else is saying.
Do you buy into any, I don't know if you want to call it a gimmick or a character or a persona, but do you buy into any of what he does?
I don't pay attention to much of what anybody does, so other than myself. So people can do whatever they want, and more power to whoever, however they want to act. It's up to them. But I'm just going to be me and worry about myself, stay in my own lane, and work.
You've trained with him before. What's your recollection of your first meeting with him?
I mean, he's a good wrestler, a guy who's willing to grind, a guy who's put in a lot of hard work, and he's learned a lot, and he's a good fighter.
Do you enjoy fighting a former teammate, or how do you feel about that, fighting somebody you used to train with?
It's a fight. I'm a professional. I've been doing this my whole life, fought a lot of guys, and it's just another day, show up and compete and do what I've done my whole life, which is train and then fight. It's who I am.
So most of the talk about him is usually surrounded about what he says, but as a fighter, from a skill set standpoint, where is he most dangerous? What challenges do you think he presents to you?
He likes to push a good pace, comes with a lot of different strikes, kicks, just stays really busy and grinds away. He's a good wrestler too.
He talked about your departure from the team. Anything you want to clarify about that?
No, because I'm cool with the road I've taken, and I have no animosity to anybody at that gym. I'm just moving forward, growing, and getting better. And it is what it is. I'm not at that gym anymore. I'm at Hard Knocks doing my thing and growing and worried about myself.
Why did you ultimately decide to go?
Because I felt like going like a grown-up.
Rob, you mentioned so much about learning and growing, and it's just it seems like you have so much focus on training and just always wanting to get better. Is the day that that passion stops, the day that you're done with fighting, the day that I feel I can't grow anymore, I don't want to grow anymore?
Yeah, for sure. That's what the name of the game. If you're not growing, you're not getting better, then this game's going to pass you up. But as long as I'm willing to grind and compete with these young cats and work hard or harder than these guys, then I'm going to keep going. My mind's good, my body feels great, and it's what I love to do.
I think redefining it used to be a 40-year-old fighter was like something.
Whoa.
No, I know you're still a few years away.
Let's settle down.
But do you envision yourself fighting that much longer? You see a lot more guys fighting at that age.
Yeah, I don't know. Just one fight at a time, taking care of my body, doing the right stuff, eating right, taking care of myself is what it comes down to. I enjoy what I do, and I'm going to do it as long as possible.
Hey, Robbie, it's obviously after Saturday's thought about the Askren rematch.
No, I haven't talked about that or thought about that since the fight, and I think it is what it is. Moved on. You can't go back in the past and hold on to those things. You gotta learn and grow and move forward. It's not going to affect me any, so I just keep moving.
What did you learn from a fight like that? I mean, you obviously, a lot of people feel it shouldn't have been stopped. Some people do believe. I mean, what can you take away from a fight that maybe shouldn't have ended that way?
Well, it's just putting yourself in those positions where Herb had to make the choice is really what it comes down to. I put myself in that position with, obviously, Ben did some good stuff there, and Herb did what he thought was right at that moment. So it's how did my body feel? How can I get better from the little bit of fighting that we did? And that's what I did. I focused on all the stuff that I could get better at and just kept grinding away.
What did you make of the Masvidal knockout over him?
Oh.
I mean, for one side, I'm sure you can appreciate a knockout that spectacular and just maybe.
Oh, yeah, I'm very excited for Masvidal. He's been fighting for many years, stand-up guy. I fought on many cards with him, trained with him. I'm excited for him.
Yeah, it's good to kind of see him get that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's been grinding for a long time, fought a lot of really good fighters, and he's a true fighter, and no nonsense, just comes to fight every time.
Just like
Out of all the obligations that require a fight, the training, the dieting, the weight cutting, is doing media the least enjoyable for you?
No, it's not bad. I would say the weight cut's not fun anymore, but this is easy because I control this shit.
Arena thought going back to 185. You mentioned the cut's not great.
No, the cut's not bad, but it's never fun. So no, this 170 is good for me, and I feel good.
Does the idea of playing spoiler for Covington's title shot play into your game plan?
No, I don't really focus on those things. A fight's a fight. I'm trying to win. You don't get extra motivation by taking something away from somebody. I'm motivated to fight and compete. It doesn't matter where he's going, it matters where I'm going. All those other things are just like media talking points and bull. I'm going to go out there and fight my hardest. That's what I do.
Bring up one more since it's a media talk point. It seems like Donald Trump Jr. will be caged. That's like kind of what he's doing. What do you think of that?
What?
It seems like Donald Trump Jr. is going to be there for the fight.
It doesn't really affect me at all. I mean, it doesn't matter if there's nobody there. I'm coming to fight. This thing I've done my whole life. I mean, I remember fighting when no one was there, and nothing's changed. I'm just going to do what I do. I'm an old school guy who just goes out there and fights. There's people in the stands that might be on TV, might be a little bit more money going on, but it's still a fight. You take everything away. It's two guys going out there and going to battle, and that's what I focus on.
It seems nowadays it's really hard to find a lot of support from the fan base. If you're not out there doing media and sort of talking trash, but you have a very strong fan base and fans tune in to watch you fight. What do you think it is that you're kind of the exception to the rule?
I don't really pay much attention to what. I'm just being me, and if people like it, cool. If they don't, cool. I'm just gonna keep moving and being me and not put on an act for anybody and just do the best I can and show off, I guess, and let people know who I am, and this is who I am, just a guy who's going out fighting, grinding, and doing it the old school way.
Did you ever pay attention throughout your career to any of the surrounding talk, or is there a reason why you don't, or to stay in focus, or why is that?
Well, you really can't control those things. You can't control what other people are saying. Everyone likes this hoopla, but all this stuff really doesn't matter. It matters the work you put in, the heartache, the freaking how you ate, how you prepared, your training partners who helped you. Those are the things that matter. It's not what I say about this guy or that guy and what this person's wearing, that person wearing. It doesn't matter. You just freaking work out and you show up and you fight. And that's what I've always done. That's what this sport was built on, I believe, is freaking going out there and showcasing your skills and your martial arts and being a professional.
We talked about maybe playing spoiler for Colby, but what's your take on the title picture as a whole? I mean, you've got Colby, you've got Leon Edwards, you've got Masvidal. Do you think maybe a big performance and you can kind of leapfrog, because it seems like at least 3 or 4 horse race?
Yeah, there's a lot of guys out there, and I can't pay attention to those kinds of things. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what Dana's going to do. Lots of good guys out there, a lot of opportunities for people, and all I can focus on is Saturday. That's it. Simple.
One of the things you're known for is your great takedown defense. Do you feel confident that you could keep the fight on the ground on the?
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I've been working on my skills. I have really good training partners, really good coaches. So we work on all aspects, working on my takedown defense, working on my striking. But you can't just wait on him. You can't just wait for a takedown and counter and do those things and be second. You have to get in his face, force situations, and take advantage of them. There's a lot going on in these fights. Kobe's a really good fighter who puts really good pressure, but my coaches and training partners have done a great job with me.
Robbie, you haven't fought in this building since 2008, I believe, and we
Like 11 years ago-ish.
What do you remember about that night?
Just another day. I mean, coming out fighting, nothing really. I mean, it's a fight, you move on. It was a big experience, I'm sure, at that time, and then you just move on to the next one.